The Volkswagen Polo is one of the most popular cars VW has ever made, and it goes without saying that it's a massively important car for the brand.
After 14 million sales and 5 previous generations, 2017 saw the introduction of an all-new version of the Volkswagen Polo.
And it needs to be good.
This time around, the new VW Polo will have to contend with tougher competition than ever before, and it comes from both inside and outside the VW group.
From outside, the new Polo will be released alongside an all-new Ford Fiesta, and the VW Group's similar-sized VW T-Roc crossover SUV will surely add to the pressure.
So, can it hold its own against the new competition, and is it still going to sell like hotcakes?
Read the full car magazine review to find out.
VW has attempted a tricky balancing act here.
On the one hand, the new Polo is more grown-up than ever. The MK6 is based on the genuinely ubiquitous MQB architecture, and thus benefits from an extended wheelbase, plus 92mm, and wider body, plus 69mm, which translates into increased interior space and a more mature driving experience.
On the other, Volkswagen is desperate to attract younger buyers this time around, which has resulted in a big push for sharper looks and, most crucially, a dazzling interior. In the pictures, the outside tends to come across all mini Golf as usual, but in the middle the double tornado line on the flanks and the other sharp creases really stand out.
A selection of potentially unwise paint hues emphasize the effect.
Whatever you think of that, the interior is an unmistakable step change.
Gone is the vertically stacked dashboard and dark, somber finish, in its place a bright, colorful and exceedingly modern environment.
Customization options include the dashpad area and seat fabrics, while the neatly integrated touchscreen infotainment system is now horizontally aligned with the instrument cluster for ease of use.
If you're thinking mature means boring, well, you might have a point.
At the original unveil, Volkswagen was talking up how much better the new Polo would be to drive, but in the versions we've sampled so far it's more competent than exciting. Typical MQB, basically. The controls are light and disappointingly vague, with none of the joie de vivre of the benchmark-setting previous generation Fiesta, for example.
To be fair, the latest Fiesta has become more mature as well, but there's little here that so far particularly distinguishes the Polo from the platform-sharing Cita Visa.
We weren't even overly impressed with the much-lauded ride quality on the standard suspension, which though soft becomes brittle and irritable when combined with 16-inch wheels and bad surfaces.
Far better news is the optional Sport Select setup, which includes variable rate dampers.
This copes with 17s in normal mode without complaint, and tightens the whole experience just enough when switched to Sport.
Worth having.
The exact UK engine lineup is still to be confirmed, but a huge 75% buyers are expected to choose the 94 bhp 1.0-litre TSI turbo petrol.
This is okay if you don't mind the thrashy 3-cylinder thrum that goes with ringing it out. 0 to 62 miles per hour takes 10.8 seconds, but we'd upgrade to the 113 bhp variant given the funds.
Though both are restricted to 129 pounds-foot, the extra 20 horsepower makes an immediate difference, and you get 6 speeds in the gearbox for quieter cruising. The lesser model makes do with just 5, which seems very 20th century.
Expect a rubbery shift action and jaw-droppingly lengthy ratios in either instance, and a longing for the 7-speed DSG, which is snappy and suits the turbo triple's energetic on-boost power delivery.
Let the revs drop too low, and both engines take a fair old time regaining their momentum.